When I first started this job in January of 2013 and new to Michigan, I really didn't know much about being an executive director or running a food pantry. So I spent the first 90 days going around to different organizations in Grand Rapids, learning about what they do and what resources were available. One of the places I went to was called West Michigan Center for Arts and Technology. They call it WMCAT. And it's downtown in Grand Rapids. And I walked into a class and witnessed this 12 women sitting around computers. And they were learning about medical coding. And they were women on government assistance. And this was going to give them a good paying job when they graduated from the program. So all the women around the computers introduced themselves to me, and one of them said, "Hi, my name is Nanci Oostdyk, and I live in Rockford, and I'm a client of your organization." And I went, "Whoa, come talk to me." So she did. Nancy came the following week, and I said, "Nancy, tell me your story." And this is what she told me. I'm a single mom. I got laid off from my job as a assistant manager at Lowe's, and I'm cutting hair trying to make ends meet. And so I came to your center, then called North Kent Community Services, and I met with some wonderful, very kind people who gave me food. But that's not what I needed. I needed to figure out a way to get out of this despair, this poverty, this cycle I was going through, this kind of tunnel I couldn't seem to get out of, this hole, this black hole. And she said a chance Facebook post from a friend, it told me about this program at WMCAT. You learn how to medical code. And you have to be on government assistance to get in. You have to find transportation and childcare to be accepted. So she said, I was so nervous because here I am, 45 years old. I have to take a math test, and I haven't had math in years. My daughter, Hannah, tutored me in math to get me so I could pass that test. And then I had to also pass the interview with Miss Yaman. She says, I passed. I got in the program. I'm so excited. And she said, in a few weeks, I will be graduating from this program. It has been a lifesaver for me, a godsend. And then Nancy told me these words that have forever stayed with me for months and years later. Nancy said to me, Claire, why couldn't your staff at North Kent, why couldn't they have told me about this program at WMCAT? Why didn't they tell me about the medical coding program? Why did I have to find out about it through a Facebook post from a friend? That's what you need to do. You need to be the resource center in Northern Kent County, helping people like me to get out of poverty, helping us find a way out. I'm like, whoa, wow, Nancy, you are totally right. She was absolutely right. That was a pivotal moment for me because we had wonderful people that could help give them food or clothes, but they didn't know how to guide them and lead them out of their situation and help them along the way. That began the journey of our organization from one that was transactional to one that was transformational. I met with my board of directors and I said, we need to hire a social worker. We need to have somebody who's skilled, knowledgeable, and can develop programs to help people. So we did. We raised the money and hired our first social worker who started the Thrive Empowerment Program, which is now morphed into Step 2, which now includes men, not just women. And I just love seeing where this has taken us because our case managers meet with our clients, assess them, and see where they're at, and they know the resources. They know if we can't do it, someone else can do it and help them. So it has been just transformative here. And Nanci Oostdyk is the one who planted that seed. When she graduated from WMCAT, she had an interview coming up with the Spectrum facility. She came in for her job for job interview. She came in for black pants at North Kent. Well, we didn't have her size then, so I gave her a Kohl's gift card, and I said, Nancy, you know, here's go buy yourself some black pants for your interview. And she gave me a hug and said, I hope I never have to see you again. And that was so touching to me because that's what we all want. We never want to have to see them again. And she nailed that interview. She made it. And she's the one I credit with planting that seed that just has evolved into what our organization has become. So thank you, Nanci, and thank you for the community for supporting us along this journey. Because now, if Nanci would come into North Kent Connect as a client or somebody looking for help, our case managers would be able to tell her about WMCAT and other resources to help her out of poverty.